Hey guys, what's going on? mcoc here, and today we're going to be talking about my Necropolis planning sheet that I have created. I wanted something for myself personally that allows me to plan my paths pretty easily and keep track of my resources efficiently. And I figured if I'm going to spend all this time building something for myself, why not make it available to all of you guys? So if you guys want to be able to use it, there is a link in the description of the video as well as the pinned comment below. And when you click the link, it will take you to this sheet here. To use it, you will hit File, make a copy, and then name it whatever you want. I have like a naming convention that you guys should try to follow, just so you guys can easily keep track of what update or what revision you're on, but it's not a big deal. If you guys run into any bugs, want to give me suggestions, want to share your run, join the Discord server. It's linked right here in the sheet. It's also in the description of this video. That's also where I am going to be giving the latest revision updates. I will send the link there. I will tag anyone with the Necropolis role. Might be able to set something up like that. That's where you guys can talk to me about Necropolis. So hopefully we can create a cool little space that's planning Necropolis paths, and it should be fun. If you guys don't want to join the Discord server, I understand. But if you guys want to be notified when I make updates to this sheet, there's the notification bell down below. If you click it and click all, that should give you notifications for everything I do. It'll include videos, which I understand you might not want, but it will also include community posts, which will be the next spot where I update the sheet. So if I make an update, I'm not gonna make a video, I'm just gonna make a community post. So keep an eye out there, or you can just join the Discord server. But we're gonna be starting with this temporary map that I have in here. I plan on getting something better looking in here, but for now, since we're in like the beta stages of the sheet, this is what we're gonna work with. So just to break down the map for you guys, this first half is a path ID starting with 1, and then the colors will associate with a letter. So Sauron is 1A, Mr. Fantastic is 1B, Titania is 1C, and so on and so forth. When you teleport to the second half, now it starts with 2 and then a letter. So Silver Surfer is 2A, Apocalypse is 2B, Guardian is 2C. That is how we're breaking down the paths. We're not calling one path Path 1 and one path Path 2. And it's just, we're gonna break it down to where you can easily plan and split things to fit your roster. Like, a lot of people are falling into this trap where they think they have to go from Sauron to Silver Surfer. And it's like, yeah, it's easier to track, but your roster might be better suited for Sauron to Apocalypse and then Mr. Fantastic to Silver Surfer. That's kind of why I'm building the sheet, because I didn't want to follow some map that someone made and just say, all right, that's path 1 and that's what I have to do. It's like, no, this content is made to where you can plan things that's good for you. You're not following this like trap where, yeah, this is the one path like Abyss. Like, you can split this up however you want. The only thing that you have to know is if you go A, B, or C here, you have to go A, B, or C on the other side. That's the only thing that you have to do. So now that we have like the naming convention for the map under control, we can start planning a path. So this is what the sheet looks like when you don't have anything in here. You guys are seeing a lot of not available. It's probably, what the hell are you doing, man? The path ID is where you enter in the path you are taking. So let's say we're going from Sauron to Apocalypse. Sauron is 1A, like we have said before. When you enter 1A in the path ID, it will update the trap node, it will update the champions here that are on the path, it will give you a summarized version of the nodes. Sometimes I just had to type the full node. It's going to try to break down the nodes as best as possible. And then as we learn more about Necropolis, there will be suggested utility and champs to use for each path or each fight. I'm hoping we can get this to a point to where we have enough champs that work to where you can look at everything, pick 5 that you have, and that's your path. Like, I want it to be that simplified, because I know planning this stuff can be daunting, and I want it to make it as easy as possible for the community. So now that we took 1A in the first half, we either have to take one of these 3 down here, 2A through 2C. If you guys can see my cursor here. Let's say we're going for Apocalypse. That will be 2B. Hit enter. That will update everything like it did up here. And now you basically have everything that you need that's in-game, logged in this sheet, ready to go, ready to start planning. Slip and roll. The defender has a 50% chance to evade all medium attacks. And critical hits will give Sauron prowess. If he's already unblockable, then the prowess gain pauses his unblockable for 2 seconds. So for Sauron, critical hits give him prowess. So you might want to use someone who doesn't crit, like Shuri. If we go down here to Apocalypse, we can use Shuri for Apocalypse. And there you go. Now you're starting to plan, and that's how it works. When you actually start doing your paths, like let's say you fight Sauron and you die 2 times and you use 2 40% revives. You're not throwing a 2 in here. You're going to throw an 80 in here. Because at the end of the sheet, we are going to break it down into terms of level 2 revives and level 5 potions, as well as an adjusted unit cost if you were to spend units on all these revives and potions that you have. Just to show you guys how the totals work, let's say Hitmonkey killed us 4 times and we used 20% revives, so that would be another 80 here. Let's say America Chavez killed us 5 times and we used 40% revives, that's 200. So now we get down and it just keeps updating and adjusting and gives you a solid idea of the potions you're using. We have too many potions and revives in the game to log them as I'm using 1 level 1 here and then 1 level 2 here. It makes no sense to log it that way. And then if you use potions, you are not logging the actual potions, you're logging the value that the potions give you. So if I use 5 level 5 potions, that's 50,000 health points, and that will come down here and update it for you. So hopefully this will help you guys easily track things and share your info with everybody else. That way, we can start trying to, share our runs with everyone and learn from each other. That's the whole beauty of this community, is that we can learn from each other. So I hope this sheet enables us to do that. That's pretty much it. A couple things that I want to note in this sheet. The revisions tab is where we are going to be naming things that I do in each update of the sheet. So version 1.01, so what I'm going to do here, since I already made an update, so added the rest of Diablo's nodes, and that's it. Probably not going to make updates for small things like that. I would try to make like a larger update, but since I sent this out to people already so they could test it, you guys might have to copy that over. One thing that I do want to show you guys, this is all of the data that I have in here, and this is what the lookup formulas are referencing. So we're referencing these, IDs here, and then they fill it with the data here. I've got things typed in here so you guys can see like the full on, things that I have typed in. I don't suggest editing any of this stuff yourself. If you guys want to give me suggestions on what to throw in here, like I said, Discord's the way to do it. I don't suggest messing around with this tab, because if you move things around, you're going to break the formulas. And if you break your formulas, I'm just going to tell you to make another copy of the sheet and go from there. I'm not going to fix your sheet for you if you break it, because this sheet works, and it works when you don't mess with formulas and the data that the formulas pull from. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys do end up liking the sheet and using it, I would really appreciate if you guys hit the subscribe button if you aren't already. Just liking this video can help spread it around to people who might be interested in the sheet. But like always, if you're already subscribed, I love you. And I'll see you guys for the next video or stream. Peace out.